A Life Unveiled. David Goggins Can't Hurt Me. David Goggins Can't Hurt Me is more than a memoir. It's a raw, unfiltered look into the life of a man who has faced unimaginable challenges and emerged stronger each time. It's a blueprint for conquering your mind. Goggins shares his techniques for pushing past pain, breaking through barriers, and achieving what most would consider impossible. Goggins, a retired Navy SEAL and ultra-athlete, lays bare his extraordinary journey. From his early days of struggle to his rise as one of the toughest men on the planet, his story is nothing short of inspirational. He doesn't shy away from pain, he embraces it. Pain, for Goggins, is a tool for growth, a way to test his limits and redefine what he is capable of. But behind the public feats of strength lies a hidden story, a story of a man who had to overcome not just physical challenges, but deep emotional and psychological scars. Goggins' childhood wasn't paved with privilege. He grew up in a turbulent environment, facing abuse, racism, and poverty. These early experiences shaped his relentless drive and unbreakable spirit. It was forged in the fires of adversity. Every hardship, every setback was a lesson in resilience and determination. Goggins learned to transform his pain into power, his struggles into strength. Can't Hurt Me reveals the stark contrast between his family's outward success and the dark reality within their home. Despite the facade of a successful family, Goggins' home life was filled with turmoil and hardship. This duality is a central theme in his memoir, highlighting the importance of inner strength and mental fortitude. Through his story, Goggins teaches us that we all have the potential to push beyond our perceived limits. His journey is a testament to the power of the human spirit and the incredible things we can achieve when we refuse to be broken. Can't Hurt Me is not just a book, it's a call to action. It's a reminder that no matter where we come from or what we've been through, we have the power to change our lives and achieve greatness. So dive into David Goggins' world and let his story inspire you to conquer your own challenges. Embrace the pain, push through the barriers, and discover the strength within you.
The Illusion of Success, a family's hidden truth. From the outside, the Goggins family seemed to have it all. They were the epitome of the American dream, with their successful business and luxurious lifestyle. Their roller skating rink was the talk of the town, a place where joy and laughter echoed through the walls. They owned a successful roller skating rink. Money flowed. Appearances were kept. The rink was always bustling with activity, a symbol of their prosperity. Customers came in droves, and the cash register never stopped ringing. It was a golden era for the Goggins family business. But this facade of prosperity masked a sinister secret. When the lights dimmed and the doors closed, the laughter faded, revealing a much darker reality. The rink, once filled with joy, now stood as a silent witness to the family's hidden turmoil. Behind closed doors, a different story unfolded. The Goggins family, who seemed so united in public, was fractured and distant in private. The tension was palpable, and the air was thick with unspoken words and suppressed emotions. The family's wealth was built on a foundation of fear and control, orchestrated by the patriarch, Goggins. He ruled with an iron fist, his stern demeanor casting a long shadow over the household. The family gathered around the table, not in unity, but in silent obedience. This dissonance between perception and reality would profoundly shape David's future. The young man, often found lost in thought, struggled to reconcile the happy family facade with the tense, fearful environment he knew all too well. This duality would leave an indelible mark on his psyche, influencing his path in ways he could never have imagined. Under the surface, Goggins' reign of control. Goggins was a man driven by ambition and fueled by a need for control. His presence was commanding, and his demeanor left no room for dissent. In the business world, he was known for his relentless pursuit of success, often at the expense of those around him. His colleagues and employees knew him as a man who would stop at nothing to achieve his goals, and his reputation for being ruthless was well earned. At home, Trunis's need for control was even more pronounced. He demanded absolute obedience from his family, expecting them to adhere to his strict rules without question. The atmosphere in the Goggins household was one of constant tension and fear. His wife and children lived under the shadow of his domineering presence, always wary of his unpredictable temper. This control often manifested as physical and emotional abuse, inflicted upon his wife and children. The scars left by his actions were not just physical, but deeply psychological. His wife, often the target of his rage, tried to shield her children from the worst of his outbursts, but there was only so much she could do. The children, especially David, felt the weight of their father's tyranny every day. The roller rink, meant to be a place of joy and escape, became a prison. What should have been a sanctuary for fun and laughter turned into a place of dread. The rink, owned and operated by Trunnis, was a reflection of his need for control. Even in this space, his presence was felt, and the joy that should have filled the air was replaced by an oppressive atmosphere. David Goggins, trapped within this toxic environment, bore the brunt of his father's tyranny. As the eldest child, he often found himself in the crosshairs of Trunnis's anger. The constant fear and anxiety took a toll on young David, shaping his early years in ways that would leave lasting impacts. Despite the darkness that surrounded him, David's spirit remained unbroken, and he would later draw on these painful experiences to fuel his own journey of transformation and resilience. A child's despair, isolation, and the longing for escape. Growing up, David felt like an outsider in his own home. The constant abuse created an atmosphere of fear and isolation. He yearned for escape, for a life free from his father's iron fist. School offered a temporary reprieve, a glimpse into a world beyond the rink's walls. Yet the scars of his father's abuse ran deep. They followed him, casting a long shadow over his life. The trauma of David's childhood didn't magically disappear when he left home. It lingered, manifesting as insecurity and self-doubt. Goggins found himself trapped in a cycle of self-sabotage, held back by the echoes of his past. He was overweight, stuck in a dead-end job, and haunted by the belief that he wasn't good enough. But within this darkness, a spark ignited. Goggins decided to confront his demons head-on. Goggins' transformation began with a simple yet powerful tool, the accountability mirror. He plastered his bathroom mirror with sticky notes, each one a stark reminder of his shortcomings and aspirations. This wasn't about self-criticism, it was about radical honesty. Goggins forced himself to confront his deepest fears and insecurities. The accountability mirror became his battleground, a place to wage war against his self-limiting beliefs. In Can't Hurt Me, Goggins challenges readers to embrace self-reflection. His first challenge is deceptively simple. Take an honest inventory of your life. Write down your weaknesses, your fears, your failures. Don't sugarcoat anything. This is about brutal honesty. By confronting these uncomfortable truths, Goggins argues, we begin to dismantle the walls that hold us back. Truth as a catalyst. Embracing vulnerability for growth. The process of self-reflection can be painful. It requires vulnerability, a willingness to confront the darkest parts of ourselves. But within that vulnerability lies incredible strength. By acknowledging our weaknesses, we empower ourselves to change. We begin to see our potential, not as some distant dream, but as a reality we can achieve through hard work and self-belief. The power within, unleashing your untapped potential. Goggins' message is one of empowerment. He believes that we all possess untapped potential, a reservoir of strength and resilience we haven't even begun to tap into. His story is a testament to the transformative power of self-belief. By confronting our limitations, we break free from the chains of self-doubt and unlock a world of possibilities. Goggins Legacy, inspiring a generation of warriors. David Goggins' story is an inspiration to millions. He has become a global phenomenon, not because of his physical accomplishments, but because of his indomitable spirit. He teaches us that our past doesn't define us. We have the power to rewrite our narratives, to overcome adversity, and to achieve greatness on our own terms. Your call to action. Embrace the accountability mirror. Goggins' message is clear. Change starts with accountability. Take his challenge. Create your own accountability mirror. Confront your weaknesses. Embrace the power of self-reflection. You might be surprised by what you discover. The journey won't be easy, but as Goggins has shown us, it will be worth it.
If you're a fan of David Goggins, author of Can't Hurt Me, and want to dive deeper into challenge number 2 and pushing past limitations, please follow my channel and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.